howdy, howdy, all you cool cats and kittens. Welcome back to another week here on Anti-Tools Farm. Wait a minute. This isn't a farm. This looks like a redacted document. Berkeley, what's going on here?
What the heck? I don't know. We should have talked about this ahead of time. Just kidding. We're playing Redactle. So this is a game that I was introduced to by some of my coworkers, and I adore it. We pitched this last time, and people in the chat seemed excited, so we're just doing a full send on this. So Redactle, trying to figure out how to introduce this. So this is kind of like Wordle, if you've played that, except pretty different. It's just another online casual guessing game. So the idea behind Redactle is you get a Wikipedia article where most of the words have been redacted, and you have to guess words. And if the word that you guess shows up anywhere in the document, it fills that word in. And your goal is to guess the title of the Wikipedia article, just by guessing one word at a time.
So if you got really lucky, this is like a 2-word title because we got 2 bars up here. If you got really lucky, you could win in 2 guesses, potentially.
Yeah. So I've just sent a link in the chat, which you can all follow, and we can all play this game together. So, yeah. Do you want to start showing how the UI works, Jared?
Yeah. Let me just for people who show up late, click the link in the chat to join our game. Ta-da! All right. So, top right, we've got the guessing area where you enter words or numbers or I think it's just words and numbers. I don't know if symbols will. Yeah, it looks like
There's
symbols
some
are
Greek letters,
pre-populated.
but not like plus or minus or.
Oh yeah, that's true. We did a test run and we had to copy and paste pi into the game. Thanks, Megan, in the chat. That made my day right there. I'm in. So this is the guessing box. You can enter a guess. Like I'm gonna guess jackalope, and you hit enter or you press the guess button, and it shows a little symbol of who did the guess, I think.
Yeah.
And then the word that was guessed and how many times that word showed up in the text. And I believe you can actually click on the word and it'll take you to the different instances that it shows up. So you can use that to try to find different context clues if you want to see where the word was used, so you can try to fill in more of what's around it. There's some sorting filters, I think, but I haven't used those yet because I sort with my brain. On the left, obviously, is the document. You get guesses or hints. So I think that I can click on one of these bars and just get a hint dropped immediately.
So if you click on a bar, it'll just tell you the number of letters in that word.
Okay.
If you want a hint, you have to click on the little button that says hint 0/3,
and
then click on a bar.
All right. So
that word in.
Yeah, if I click on this, we get a little 8 showing up. And then if I click hint and then click on it again, elements. And you can see that it populates in the guest queue as well. So, yeah, that's how it works. Is there music in the back? I have some children playing outside my apartment window. So that might be what you're hearing. Or you're having
fun for us to bring some music. That would have been smart.
Oh, yeah. I could probably make that work if I play my own music.
I don't know if I trust Twitch's auto filters to not flag us, even if you do play your own music.
Yeah, me neither. Thanks, AI.
Yeah, so anyone that's in, feel free to just start guessing away. I'll drop the link again, just in case people joined since we threw it in last time. I can't remember if Twitch preserves the chat. Anyway, yeah, so I've got some strategy tips as well. So usually the article is going to be a person, a country. I've often seen like an element on the periodic table or a genus of animals or plants. Those ones are very hard and annoying. So you want to try to narrow down the category of thing pretty early on, and then start doing more targeted guessing. Guessing words like he, she, born, died, and history are really good for like narrowing down what type of thing the article might be. And then sometimes they're just so hard that it will be a thing that you haven't ever heard of before. So just setting expectations there. About like 2/3 of the time, I'd say usually a large group can guess the word. But let's all just remember, if we do have to end up like Googling something, like we've narrowed it down to an Italian painter from the 16th century, and we've already guessed all the Italian painters we know, then we can Google it and feel good about ourselves.
There will
Even though we
be
have to
no
Google.
judgment if all the Italian painters you know happen to overlap with all the Ninja Turtles you know. It's okay. Ooh, we've got some hot guesses coming in here. Wow.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Nice.
Abraham Lincoln. Very good. What symbol is that? Is that a little flower? A lotus, maybe? Good job, Lotus. I'm the turtle.
There should also be something on your UI where it says you are playing as, and then like player 979 or something like that.
Yeah,
A
so
little
right next to
change button.
hints, it says player 727 turtle.
Yeah, if people want to like change their name and emoji, then we'll know who you are, so you can get some street cred at the end of the game. But
Oh, yeah, the
no
change
stress if you
button is
don't
at
want
the
to do
very
that.
top of the page. Here we go. Name Jared. Avatar Roku.
Megan says it was a fox, not a lotus, and it was her.
Good work, Megan in the chat. I think that I will be Green Worm. All right. Okay, well, that was a success early on. Yeah. Is this the new link to the new thing?
Yeah, I just sent the second link.
Right.
Best
on.
inexpensive truck.
All right. Let's see what we got here. One thing that we learn in technical writing classes is to avoid using excessive descriptors. And I tend to forget that, so I'm always searching excessive descriptors. Like, there's probably a better actual English term for it that I'm blanking on right now, but using very or really or extremely, they don't do that in technical writing, I guess. So it's a waste of time, unfortunately, for me.
But Barma asked new link. I just resent it. It's the one that should end in best inexpensive truck. Let me know if you have trouble getting in.
0 for cheese. Come on.
Rude.
What about Bigley? Nope. Well, okay, that narrows it down a little bit.
Got some cardinal directions. Wondering if we might be looking at a piece of geography.
C. Okay. Okay, we got a straight. All right, that second sentence in the strait has a length of something, something, something. Channel? No. And then the first sentence says blank, known in English as the blank, is a strait which. Do we
Yeah,
know?
so the title's probably going to be a non-English word, which is super fun.
Known in English as the something is a strait. I wanted to say the channel, but that wasn't in there. What about channel? No, surprisingly no. Suez? That was already guessed.
It might need an accent in it.
Oh, that's fair. It is very character specific.
I'm not seeing an accent when I Google Suez Canal.
All right, what do we got about? Let's like try some regional name like Persia. East. That was already guessed. Middle. Nope. Iran. Iraq. Mediterranean. I don't know how to spell that. This is going to be a tough one.
Just a bit of etiquette. I'll Google things to either get special characters or to get spelling of words because I'm really bad at spelling. But we don't want to like Google specific things like a list of canals until we're totally stumped.
All right, we got 5 hits for area. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so if you look at the third paragraph, sorry, maybe fourth paragraph, there's a little tiny paragraph between the second one and what I'm looking at, but there's a weird spelling of or, O with umlauts above it, and then an R. So does that put us in Scandinavian territory? Northern Europe, maybe?
Oh, that could be.
Sweden? 8 hits for Sweden. Okay. I didn't think that would work.
And 7 for
7
Denmark.
for Denmark. Nice, nice,
Okay.
nice.
So who knows the name of the strait between Sweden and Denmark?
Swedes in the chat, please. Baltic. Oh, fjord. Nothing for fjord. Maybe I need umlauts over that. Oh. Let's try that again. Fjord. Oh, interesting. It registered that that was the same as before. Island. Let's see. Babarma, if you need technical assistance, let us know in the chat. I don't know. I've never played this on mobile, so I don't know how easy it is to do, but we can try to help you if needed.
If you're just joining us, we're playing a game called Redactle. You can follow the last link that I sent in the chat, the one that has the words best inexpensive truck in it, and play along. I think we might need to Google this at this point. What do you think?
I'm in it for the long haul. I feel like with the brain power of Megan in the chat and the rest of us combined, we might get there.
I mean, we know what it is. Like, I could point to this on a map at this point. I just don't know.
Okay. Well, vote in the chat if you want us to. Oh, we could use some hints. We haven't used any of our hints. Hang on. Hang on. All right.
That's true. Oh, but Barman says it's not bad on mobile. Good to hear.
Awesome. Okay. Let me know in the chat where you want me to drop a hint. You got to give me a paragraph, a line, and long haul. Okay. It probably is a foreign word we don't know.
Let's get a hint on the commonly known in English as the blank and see if
As the sound.
as the sound. What?
Hmm.
What kind of fantasy nonsense is that? It's like what you name your magic system when you live in a realm.
Oh, so interesting. All right. If you guys want to look at a map and see if you can find it on a map, I think that would be quite interesting. Just to see where it is. In fact, I might do that just to see where it is in relation to everything.
Megan says she cheated and it includes a weird character.
Okay. Whoa.
Orsoond?
So wild.
Whoa, I did not know that there was a place called Zealand.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. I was always like, why is it called New Zealand? Zealand wasn't a thing. Turns out I was wrong.
That is crazy. Yeah, and that it would be another word for Denmark. Like, did people from England just come and give a place called Zealand the name Denmark? Who named it Denmark and why when it was already called Zealand?
Probably the British because they couldn't pronounce
questions.
Zealand.
Oh, and Scania or Scania as another word for Sweden. I'm seeing where Scandinavia might be coming from.
Yeah. Interesting. Man, what is up with using characters that fall outside like the basic Roman alphabet? Does it add depth to the language?
I've just lots of alphabets developed independently. So I don't think it's like a why not the Roman alphabet. Just like this is our alphabet.
But the fact that we can't directly translate it, without using special characters. I guess we probably could. I don't know. It's just interesting that it exists, I guess. People are smart. They come up with solutions to problems that not all of us know exist.
Yeah. Oh, Megan's saying Zealand is an island that makes up Denmark. It's the biggest one. So I guess like Manhattan and New York City.
Oh, okay. So Zealand is the property of Denmark, is what they're trying to say.
Well, it's just a landmass, and Denmark is like a political entity that exists in our collective imagination.
Tell that to the Earth. The Earth respects Denmark.
I'm not going to fight you on that one. I have no response to that. Okay. Sent another link. Scarce mealy fall.
I feel like the stage where you're trying to narrow in what it could be is so interesting because with just the words it gives you to begin with, it's so vague that it could be anything at all. And
Yeah, it's very rare that those are actually helpful.
group.
Oh, but Barma's saying the links are slow to appear. That is a bummer.
What if we hit him up in our awesome Discord that we made for our loyal supporters and fans and friends?
Yeah, I'll start sending them on Discord. Um, do you know if I can stay in this voice chat while I enter the text channel of the other community?
You
I
should be
can.
able to.
Okay, cool. I'll start sending them on Twitch and the Discord. So if you're in our Discord, you can get like a 20-second head start. I had one where I solved it in like 8 seconds because the first sentence included the words into the past, just like when you first loaded it up. And so I guess time travel. And that was it.
Wow.
But yeah, usually not helpful. I am not getting very far. How are you feeling?
I'm also not getting very far, but I feel like a couple well placed hints could probably get us some traction here. I'm just gonna choose a word at random here. Okay. The word that I found was fertilization. Seed? Plant? Tree? Flower? How specific do we need to be?
Yeah, sometimes I'm surprised that like a species of animal will only include the word animal once or twice in the article. Um,
Oh yeah, did we already search animal? We did.
yeah, I also searched animal spelled wrong just to be sure.
Species. Okay.
We've got a species in the first paragraph, but it's at the end of a sentence in a weird spot.
We've got another one in the third paragraph. Other. So there's a lot of comparison going on here. Interesting. Did we already search side? Okay.
My typing is not on point today.
Abdomen. No. I'm just going to be searching some basic anatomy parts. Head. There's head in here. We have in the second sentence blank head and blank were blank. Beak. Beak. Beak sure enough results. What the heck? Okay, so we see beak like and then something dash like beak. Tooth. Tooth like beak and beak like tooth appear in this article. That's just poor writing. Okay. What about prehistoric?
I've got in Europe and North America.
Wing?
I'm really feeling like this is an animal, but
So beak-like tooth and tooth-like beak seem to indicate that it's some sort of bird or weird, yeah, like platypus or some creature that kind of blends between the two. Um, have we tried searching like time periods like Jurassic, Cambrian? Uh, what other dinosaur related things? Pangea. Which reminds me, so Adam Driver came out with a new film called 65, where he's an alien guy who's flying as a explorer and crashes on prehistoric Earth and has to fight dinosaurs. And it got a 33% by the critics on Rotten Tomatoes, and I have to say that it earned it. It was not that great.
that is rough. I love Adam Driver so much. Did you see Logan Lucky?
I did, yeah. I enjoyed that.
He was so funny in that. Okay, we've got the word fish in the first
Oh, we
sentence.
got fish. Is a something of something. Okay, so salt, fresh, water.
Saltwater and freshwater can both be one word, I think.
Good looking out. Is a something. Okay. Babarma, you know a little bit about fish. There's like kind of categories of fish, right? We have trout, we have gar, we have catfish, which is what I'm doing to all of you. Uh,
Using that real time AI.
oh yeah,
Can we grab a hint on that fourth word?
yeah, I got you.
I don't know how it could be anything other than species or family.
Class.
Class.
We didn't run through our
Uh,
uh, acronym that lets us talk about the different divisions of life.
silly me. Okay, well, if it's a class of fish, I don't feel super confident in our ability to get this. But at this point, I don't think we could even Google it. I don't think we have enough words in a row to.
Fin. Yeah. Yeah, this is really interesting. We've got Australia coming into play here, which means really all bets are off as far as what it could be. Because Australia wildlife is crazy.
We got 12 hits on fossil, so it's probably old.
Okay. Dead is a class of dead fish. Extinct. Ooh, we got 4 hits on extinct. All right, what do we see here? It became extinct at the post. Neither of those turned up anything. Cretaceous. I've already searched Cambrian, Jurassic. Carnivorous? Okay, we got something here about sea floor. River end. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we have a period that's 8 characters long to the end of the blank period. We've already guessed Cretaceous, Paleolithic. I think we've guessed Cambrian, but I might have spelled Cambrian wrong. That's the right number of letters. And that's the only period I can think of that has that. Oh, Mesozoic, that's a good guess. Silurian. I named an album that I never released after the Silurian era. Oh boy. It's got a lot of yeah, songs that may never see the light of day. Who knows?
What inspired you to name it that?
The idea of like a Silurian forest that's untouched by like creatures. I don't know, just like a pristine forest before things were around to mess it up.
Nice. Okay, I'm ready to start Googling. Are you?
I'm gonna use our last guess here.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it. First sentence. We've got one unknown we can't guess because that's the name of the title. But we've got three unknowns after that in the first line that we can guess. We got an 8-character one, an 11-character one, and one that I don't know how long it is.
I am not sure how many characters in the 7-character one, known from blank.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's going to be helpful, but I'm so curious.
All right,
like,
let's see.
what that
It's
could
gonna be
possibly
Seinfeld for sure.
Known from
Fossils.
fossils. Dang it. Usually this game's pretty good at like catching plurals.
Placodermi.
Placodermi.
It's a class of armored prehistoric fish known from fossils. It's kind of awesome that they added known from fossils because it wasn't like known from a friend of a friend who hangs out with all the prehistoric fish.
Or known from Jaws.
As seen on TV. All right.
Okay, their head and thorax are covered in armored plates. Megan Googled. Thank you. I appreciate that. We need someone to pull the trigger. Okay. Starting another one. Y'all having fun? I'm having fun.
I am learning so many things right now. It turns out that getting a degree doesn't necessarily guarantee that you know everything in the world all the time. All right. Just judging by the punctuation at the beginning of the first line, this one is going to be a little tough too.
So I sent it on Twitch and Discord. Hopefully you can get
All
that
right.
quick. Whoa, that's super weird.
Got a lot of they. A lot of found as well. Guessing continent, continental. Someone was feeling confident with Egypt.
I sure was. I mean, I had 5 hits on Africa and 5 hits on Europe. So, I mean, Egypt is the obvious next guess. Plus, I did play a lot of Assassin's Creed this year. So, Egypt is on my mind.
Did you fight the pharaoh, or were you on the side of the pharaoh, or was the pharaoh not involved?
Depends on who you believe is the pharaoh.
Oh,
Uh,
there's
the
some
game takes
controversy
place
there.
during the civil war between Cleopatra and I think Ptolemy was both her surname and her brother's only name. Um, so yeah, I helped Cleopatra ascend to the throne.
Imagine being given a first and last name, and then your sibling gets only a last name.
Yeah.
I could see how that could create some family tension. Just saying. Your parents didn't even care enough to give you a name.
Lots of tectonic.
Hmm. This could be. This could be like a ancient Earth thing, but there's war here. Okay, World War One.
Oh,
Do we have great during the Great War?
yeah. Megan says she thinks it's a region. Yeah, it definitely says region in the first sentence. Ooh, Portugal.
All right. Sorry for spamming the chat with numbers.
Got a Portuguese name, but I don't think the title of the article is the Portuguese name.
All right. We got some seasons here. There's a lot of Portuguese stuff. Oh, this is so interesting. Okay, so this could be. So we see Portuguese, and I think I saw Brazil in there. So we could be looking at South America. Have we added South
There
already?
were there were only two Brazils and there were a bunch of Portugals. So I think. Oh, it is in the North Atlantic Ocean.
North Atlantic. Very interesting.
Is there a name for that whole? I don't. It might be too big to be a peninsula, like all of Spain and Portugal, and I guess just those.
Gibraltar has a result here. Sister blank.
It has some sister cities or something. That's cute.
Islands. Did we guess Crete already? That's not North Atlantic, but Doesn't show up.
It's an ar. I don't know how to say this word out loud. Archipelago.
Archipelago.
Archipelago. I just heard someone in my house giggle, and I think it was at my pronunciation of archipelago, which is so fair.
Megan in the chat writing out archipelago like that's at all helpful to pronounce archipelago. All right.
Okay, so sorry, I haven't looked at the first sentence in a while. Oh, Megan says, sorry, brother, but that was so embarrassing for you. Yeah, it was. Okay. First sentence I've got, or I'm seeing, is one of two blank blank of Portugal, the other being the Azores. There's a Shin song that says King of the Azores. And that's all I know about the Azores. Or what the other thing might be. I thought it was a mountain range. Megan doesn't think we can get it.
I mean, it is Portuguese, so I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a trend here, though, Megan. There's some cheating going on.
To the north of the Canary Islands. Okay. I'm good to call it. What do you think?
I'm going to use a couple hints here.
Okay.
I'm proud to be a cheater. Well,
Madeira.
Oh, man. I'm pretty sure that I have heard this mentioned before.
Autonomous regions of Portugal? What does that mean? Like, does Portugal have just two governments?
Yeah. I mean, they've got two autonomous regions, so maybe they've got the mainland and then two additional. I don't know.
Oh, I thought it was just split in two. Okay. Well, I'm going to generate a new link, but I would love to read more about that sometime.
All right.
Okay. Sent the new link. We got Victoria's huge ad. Whoa, 90 keys. Okay. But Barma says fun game. Glad you're liking it. So this one is a one word. I think it's a person. The second paragraph starts with blank was born.
Jeremy. No, it wasn't Jeremy. Thought.
Okay. I think this is a fictional character.
Okay, just right now, I want to hear from you guys. Do you think we know who it is, or do you think we won't know who it is?
Whoa, that was quick. Superman. Who guessed that? Was that Megan? Did you cheat again? We were on a roll that time.
I feel like Megan knew it. That was too
Yeah.
fast. It's too fast to be surreptitious.
Yeah, we had was born on the fictional planet, and Superman's arguably the most famous not born on Earth. I
Megan in
thought
the
it was going
chat
to be a Star Wars
says,
character.
"No, oo didn't. I am smart."
All right.
That's a
We'll
good
take your word
guess. You
for
did
it.
it. I'm proud of you. I yeah, that actually might be the first one that I've witnessed that wasn't um, the result of some questionable internet searching. So
Oh man,
we love to
yeah.
see it.
We're having bad luck today.
Let's do another. We gotta push through. We gotta power through until we find one that we all know. I mean, arguably we all know Superman, but all right, a 2-word.
I think we're looking at another person.
Big, large, huge. Man, none of these. Giant, gigantic,
This is a Chinese man.
humongous. All right, we gotta try Lee. Okay, we got 2 results with Lee. I was thinking of Avatar. Try Lee. There's a million Lees. All right. Well, we got to go with Dynasty. China loves dynasties. And there are 0 results for Dynasty.
I think this is a person that's still alive.
Okay. Well, then we got to go with communism.
I already tried like politician and president and leader.
Party. No.
A section called Olympic Games.
Okay, so he is a something Olympic champion. It's 3 letters and then 4. I tried pole vault, which was before I looked at the number of letters. Ice, no. 2-time, very nice.
I'm really curious what sport this person plays. Ping pong, one word.
Is a Chinese something badminton player.
Badminton. Nice. Good job, whoever's the clover.
Singles player to earn, win, receive. Okay. I don't think we're gonna guess this name because I think the spelling's gonna be wild.
Yeah.
Unless you want to just bust out some names.
Nah. I don't think we're gonna get it. Um, could we get a hint on the year he was born? Wikipedia has lists of like, oh, Lynn, nice. Lynn Dan. Don?
Very nice.
Man, it just mentions him being 28 in the first paragraph, and I'm 28. And what have I accomplished?
You have completed the Super Grand Slam.
Just at Denny's.
Nice. All
Thanks.
right. I think we can do one more. Like Lindana, but different. Lindana of Phineas and Ferb lore. She's Lindana and she wants to have fun.
And he's just Ken. I love these URLs, so it's always just two adjectives and then a noun. This one is inexpensive uptight bed.
Reminds me of the opening cutscene of Stardew Valley. Roasted. All right.
Okay, last one. Let's give it our all.
Okay. It's a city.
I think it's in England. Manchester, nice.
Dang.
Gamble, good job.
Great job there. All right. Well, that was really fast, so I think we got to keep going.
Okay, one more. One more.
I got 80%. Berkeley, you got 88% accuracy there. That is very impressive.
But with like 4 guesses, right?
Uh, 9 guesses, 8 hits.
Oh, that's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
If you're having fun with Redactle, they also have like a daily version. This Campbell might be a bit of an Anglophile. Nice. I had file and phobia mixed up, so I thought you were saying you guessed it because you were afraid of England. So afraid of England that you had to memorize all their largest cities.
Ah, Manchester. No.
No. The file's the opposite, though.
Nice.
Okay.
Wake up in a cold sweat. Liverpool.
Okay, so Redactle, there's actually 2 Redactle websites. I haven't used the one that's just redactle.com. This is redactleunlimited.com. They have a daily challenge, and that one tends to be easier on average than like the random ones that we're doing, so a little bit higher success rate. I think those are really fun to do, single player. So feel free to use those. Okay, we've got an officer in the Nazi party. That's. I have to be careful what words I say out loud so that Twitch doesn't flag us.
But I think it's like a specific office, maybe? Because there's, I don't know, just the way that it's presented makes it seem. The minister was a good guess. Chancellor. Supreme? Is that the
Moth? Wait.
what something Hitler was the something Hmm. This one is so interesting because there's a lot of things that I'm familiar with here, but it seems just obscure enough that you wouldn't hear about it a lot.
Yeah.
Hmm.
This is a long article.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Got a lot on socialism. Common name in English for National Socialism.
The National Socialist something. Or National Socialist German something party. Ha! Nice.
Ah,
Very
well done.
nice.
Who guessed that? I think that one was Megan.
It was Megan. Megan, what is that? 5? Well done.
Well, that's a weird note to end on, but I think we're out of time.
Hmm.
It's fine to know the word for that.
That is true. Just to provide you some contrast, we'll switch over to the test case of Abraham Lincoln.
Folks, in before we started, I wanted to have like just I wanted to have one preset that I knew that we all knew. So I tried to send Jared a link to a game that I knew was going to be Abraham Lincoln, but instead I sent him the link to the Abraham Lincoln Wikipedia page, and it was very embarrassing.
So, as you might suspect, it still took me about 40 guesses to figure it out.
Campbell says, "Don't be a fascist." Words of wisdom. Thank you. Okay, thanks everyone for joining. If you liked it, let us know on Discord or in the chat right now. But Barma says that was really fun. We can totally do this again.
Yeah, there's like probably more than a million Wikipedia articles, and they're adding more all the time, and some of them are truly obscure. So, both quantity and quality of challenge
Fun fact, sometimes they're also removing them. There was a period of time where if you clicked the random article button on Wikipedia, you had like a 30% chance of getting a listing for some random meteor or asteroid that had been like indexed by NASA, and
Nice.
then someone made a Wikipedia page for it that was just like a long series of random numbers. That was its name. But then they got rid of those.
Well, I mean, I can see why they would do that, but that is technically censoring knowledge. So who's fascist now?
All right. Thanks everyone for joining. Follow us on Instagram and Twitch and YouTube. Links to all of those are in the link tree in the About section of our profile if you're on Twitch, or the description of this video if you're on YouTube. And we also have a Discord. It's been a ton of fun chatting with everyone. Loved Babarma's music recommendations. Loved Jared's thoughts on Ukraine, even though I didn't have anything intelligent to say in response. We'll keep sharing what games we're playing and what books we're reading, and we're enjoying hearing from you. So yeah, come join us on Discord. Anything else, Jared?
Um, I just want to say thanks to all of our haters for not believing in us and giving us the fuel to get this far. Peace.
Yep.
All right. Bye.
Bye.